Al-Subay Group Visioning Model. Al-Subay Holding Company is a family business that is built on a firm foundation of tradition, fairness in doing business, servantship, and most importantly, one that is driven by an ethos of creating value for others, making the life of others better, preserving the family name, and establishing a purpose for existing, and a commitment to do good and make this a corporate identity. With the spirit of paving the way for a thriving future by carrying forward all that is well, all that has done good previously, honoring the name of the founder, and adapting the business model that reflects latest thinking but more importantly, that is compatible with the wishes and aspirations of a modern society and a new environment that is largely driven by technological advancements, quality as a prerequisite, partnerships in building value propositions that can serve others, and an approach that enhances and adds value to the family business, without compromising the solid foundation and without disconnecting from the deep-rooted recipe of success that has made the Subay so well respected, admired, and used as a role model. The pillars of success for the future, therefore, are in line with the past, but are capable of establishing a new foundation on which future aspirations can reside, and by which an enhanced impact for success and value delivery can be established. The foundation elements. There are 4 elements that in a way reflect the purpose of Al-Subay Holding Group, and which must be preserved at any price, and which cannot be undermined whilst building growth for the future. Strong heritage. A modern brand image for Al-Subay Group will always draw from the past and will always make reference to the strong heritage and how the name has pervaded throughout the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and recreated the respect and admiration for doing business and working for the benefit of others prior to seeking achievements for the family business itself. Guiding principles. The philosophy of doing business over the last 70 years or so by its founder, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim Al-Subay, are simple and include fairness, win-win, transparent transactions, honor for pledges that have been committed to, value before benefit, relationships, and friendships. Excellent standing. A name matters, and in this particular context, the name of the founder has remained untarnished for over 70 years and has established a proven track record with consistent principles, modern behaviors that others admire and respect, and delivering incessantly quality and value to others with the best ways possible. Transparent governance. It has always been an insistence from the founder to do business transparently and to always build synergies and links with local communities and society at large without hidden agendas and certainly without creating a divisive philosophy or isolating walls. Governance in this instance can be subtle, simple, and extremely effective because business, social life, and relationships are part of the same formula that protects the name and enhances the reputation all the time. Corporate values. The wheel of fortune insofar as the Al-Subay Group is concerned is the total adherence to the corporate values that are firmly believed in by the group's board of directors and its leadership team. These values are represented by 7 specific areas that make up the dynamics of the corporation and also which represent its DNA. At the heart of these 7 values are honesty, ensuring that integrity is not compromised and business transactions are carried out with total honesty. Respect. Just as the founder has demonstrated over 70 years, the Al-Subay Group believes that respect for people is a fundamental value. Business and relationships are 2 sides of the same coin. Win-win and respect are therefore critical in this instance. Responsibility is taking action, managing with consciousness and behaving in accordance with the wishes of the board of directors, and also not letting anybody down. Innovation. By working with the belief that a successful business organization must be innovative, this will preserve the heritage and therefore will ensure that value rendered to customers is always fresh and real, as all of the endeavors within the corporate organizations are orientated towards finding better ways and developing better products and services that can fulfill the needs and requirements of customers, but also that can give them extra value and therefore solidify the relationships that have been established previously. Excellence. An organization that is modest will always achieve modest results. However, by aspiring among the best and raising standards of quality, this will help guide not only the work ethos, but ensure that the know-how is based on world-class practices, and therefore can help raise standards of work all the time for the benefit of all the stakeholders concerned. As the saying goes, excellence is what we do routinely, as opposed to excellence is what we dream to achieve. One team. The Soubet Group believe that teamwork is essential for creating a culture of innovation and raising standards of quality and excellence. Furthermore, teamwork can help enhance the contribution of everyone concerned and can help build the fabric of the organization in terms of its culture and work climate. Creativity. The Soubet Group are determined to encourage every employee to drive themselves for success, make significant contributions, and feel that they are engaged and actively participating in the life of the business. Creativity is therefore a value that has been carefully emphasized on, because it is the belief of the founders that the organization will be built through creating a family of concerned, dedicated, passionate, and committed individuals who feel that they are part of the action and who are not inhibited to participate and excel for themselves and for the Al Soubet Group as a whole. Operational excellence. Al Soubet Group, in its quest for progress, advancement, and competitive standing, is determined to establish operational excellence in all the core areas of its business operations. It seeks to do so by establishing a work climate that has 4 distinctive features. Creation, an environment where value added is the core activity and where innovative thinking governs everything that all employees do for the end benefit of the group's customer base. Capability. By using modern skills, implementing world-class practices, the engine of performance will be at a world-class standard, and therefore, the capability that is established is one that will allow the organization to compete effectively and achieve all of its desired results. Control. A disciplined culture based on quality, consistency, efficiency, and effective outcomes. This will be based on having systematic, integrated systems that can be effectively implemented and monitored and policed all the time. Coalition. Partnering internally through synergy, teamwork, and breaking walls will allow the organization to make best use of its resources, to allow knowledge transfer to permeate throughout the organization, and to boost performance so that the desired impact externally is at a superior level. The 4 key features will be the catalyst for helping deliver 6 strategic objectives that the organization has for building operational excellence. Quality focus. To establish a culture that has quality through a life cycle perspective, permeating throughout the organization and acting as the glue between all the core and support functions. Process orientation. To build a world-class enterprise architecture that defines core and support activities in a systematic manner through a process-centric approach. Project management excellence. To manage all the team-based activities and projects with quality and excellence in mind, and using best practice thinking. Talent engagement. To ensure that the organization focuses on people, their careful acquisition, growth and development, engagement, encouragement, and recognition. Best practice inspiration. To have the capacity for absorbing new knowledge and expertise, and also to transfer within the organization latest practices that can enhance performance and add to the reservoir of knowledge and broaden the capacity of know-how. Agile and responsive culture. To build an organization that is malleable, flexible, and agile to respond to external requirements and responsive to customer needs and expectations. Al Soubet Group Leadership Imperative. The new business model seeks to create an integrated leadership approach that can provide inspirational thinking, steer and guide the direction of the corporate group, and create compatible styles and goal congruence and alignment. This will be done through the following. Vision clarity, ensuring that the corporate strategic direction depicts an ambitious future, where there are stretch goals with a detailed implementation plan built on pragmatism and the capacity to implement and the feasibility of achieving the results. Planning and execution. The corporate organization will use a systematic planning and deployment process in order to ensure there is proper deployment and therefore to start to facilitate the process of corporate alignment. Systematic communication. The leadership style of the Al Subeh Group will ensure that communication is open, transparent, and based on a two-way process. This will be done systematically using best practice thinking, where the evaluation and improvement ethos is carried out, and so as to ensure that communication is always seamless and effective. Performance monitoring. The Subeh Group will use the balanced scorecard as a method for performance evaluation and monitoring across all the key areas of the business. Results orientation. Effectiveness of the leadership within the Al Subeh Group will be measured by its ability to generate impact in all the key areas and, more importantly, to produce results on a sustainable basis. Competitive excellence. The mirror image to operational excellence is what goes on externally insofar as the Subeh Group's vision is concerned. This proposed model is built on symmetrical basis so that as operational excellence is enhanced and is more mature, the knock-on effect on the corporate organization competitive capability is also enhanced and becomes more mature. Competitive excellence is the feature that will allow the corporate organization to establish itself outside and has the following critical elements that will drive it. Customers. By establishing a healthy presence in all the key markets in which it operates, the Al Subeh Group will build special relationships with all of its customers based on a long-term basis and, more importantly, driven by a determination to deliver high quality, superior value, and exceptional services with the determination to invest in improvement, innovation, and new areas where value can be added, so as to maintain and retain all of the customers. Competition. As far as the Subeh Group is concerned, competition is not locally based, but is a self-driven philosophy where direct and indirect comparative analysis would be carried out continuously, so that enhancements in the company's presence in all the key markets can be achieved, and so as to allow growth and development on a sustainable basis. Cooperation. Competitive excellence in Al Subeh Group will largely depend on the establishment of close partnerships, strategic alliances, and meaningful mechanisms for cooperating locally, regionally, and internationally on a win-win basis, using quality and excellence as a prerequisite, and doing so to allow healthy growth and development of the corporate organization. Culmination. Generating the desired external impact through soft and hard attributes is an essential focus of the Subeh Group's leadership, and culmination will also reflect the desire to achieve world-class standards and to reach dominant positions in some of the business areas in which the Board of Directors believe there is sufficient distinctiveness and where there is a determination to create high levels of differentiation. These 4 C's will be the key drivers and the main catalyst for helping deliver 6 strategic goals in relation to the external competitive dashboard. Delivering superior value to our customers. This is a determination from the Board of Directors to ensure that quality and value are not compromised in all of the key areas where the Subeh Group exists in the marketplace. Building a strong reputation in the key areas. Brand image does matter in the Al Subeh Group, and there is therefore the intention to generate brand equity and impact in all the key areas. Using innovation as our driving force. The impact of innovation will be measured in terms of the level of growth and development achieved by new thinking, new ideas, new services, and new products. Establishing strong and durable partnerships. The high impact that strategic partnerships can help create will be evaluated through various means using soft and hard measuring devices. Achieving sustainable growth in all the key areas. The Al Subeh visioning model is essentially a growth model, and it is therefore important to measure performance, not just in terms of the impact generated and the outcomes delivered, but more importantly, it has to reflect an internal growth in terms of know-how and capability building, but externally through using dynamic and organic growth measurement in all the key areas. Competing through social responsibility. The group's vision is an integrated approach where social development is as important as economic development. The intangible benefits from impacting socially are an integral component of assessing the competitive outcomes of the whole group. As Subay Group's vision model is therefore a dynamic high-level steering device which can guide the development of an ambitious corporate strategic direction, but also will help build the future by not compromising the present, and certainly by preserving the foundation through carrying the guiding principles, values, and wishes and aspirations of the founder.